opened the Xbox press conference, Halo 5 Guardians, and joining us are creative director Josh Holmes and design director Kevin Franklin. Guys, congratulations. The campaign has been shown for the first time ever, and you picked a Commander Locke level, right?
We did. Yeah, I mean, we wanted to show off our new Spartan team in Fireteam Osiris, and this is for the first time, we have two distinct Spartan teams that you're going to control with four characters on each team supporting our drop-in, drop-out cooperative story.
Exactly. Now, you guys teased, obviously, the multiplayer. People got to check out the beta at the end of the year, but this is the first time we're seeing campaign 60 frames per second, right, Kev?
That's absolutely right. Yeah. It's been, and Warzone as well will be 60 frames a second.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Which is absolutely fantastic to see. And, with Halo 5, we really built it from the ground up for Xbox One, and now we're really ready to see that power.
Yeah, no, it was cool to see it all come to life. And yeah, we'll talk more about campaign, but Josh, we should talk about Warzone, which you teased at the end of the briefing. I know it's going to be revealed. Xbox has got a live daily show on Xbox.com coming up around 4 o'clock today Pacific. Right. So you're going to be on there and you're going to show some of the real gameplay from that?
Yeah, we're going to show some more gameplay. Yeah. We're going to talk some of the details of the mode.
Right.
But I mean, this is the mode where we're bringing together all of the elements of the Halo sandbox into one gigantic multiplayer experience.
Wow.
12 on 12. You've got AI-controlled adversaries. You're going out there into this enormous war zone that is 4 times the size of any map that we've shipped in a Halo game before. And you're capturing locations around the map. You're taking on AI-controlled bosses, and basically everything is about trying to get to be the first team to score 1,000 points.
1,000 points.
1,000 points to win.
Okay. Is that's the main game mode? That's Warzone. Is 1,000 points?
Well, yeah, it's a victory condition. You can talk about it.
Yeah, you're going to score points by killing enemy players, going after these AI bosses, and also capturing and holding bases around the battlefield. Right. So there really are a lot of different ways players can play their way in the mode. If you're a big team battle player, if you're a campaign player, if you're even an arena player, there's all sorts of different ways you can contribute to your team.
Wow, well, looks very, very cool. Well, let's talk a little bit more about the Halo 5 campaign. Now, we know that obviously there's this duality between sort of Master Chief and Locke and sort of who's right, who's wrong. Tell us about it. As this plays through the game, or is it evenly split between the two characters, Josh, or how does the campaign play out?
So as you play through the campaign, you've got these two different perspectives, and by playing from the perspective of each of these characters, you kind of tell the whole story. And so the narrative weaves back and forth. And at the beginning of our story, pretty early on, we have, first of all, we're reuniting Master Chief with Blue Team. Blue Team, for those who may not know, they're brother and sisters of Master Chief. They grew up together, they trained together in the original Spartan program, and up until this point, they've mainly been covered within the extended universe, within the fiction and the novels. So bringing them into the game and making them like a primary set of characters within our story in Halo 5 Guardians is a big deal, and it's something that we really worked hard to bring them to life in a way that's true to the fiction. And then, of course, we have the other side of the story, which is Spartan Locke and Fireteam Osiris, which is a group of all new characters with the exception of Edward Buck, who's returning from Halo 3 ODST. Played by Nathan Fillion, who's amazing. So yeah, it's really exciting. One of the things we wanted to do was get a little deeper into the Master Chief's character, and of course, Chief being a relatively stoic individual, we wanted to bring another lens and apply that to him.
So this is a game, just to understand, you'll be switching sort of between the two as you sort of like Arbiter style, where you sort of switch to his perspective and then you move back and forth as you play through the game?
Exactly. As you go through the game, you're going to be experiencing it from the perspectives of both teams.
Right. And they will obviously be, at some point, there'll be some type of moment where the two shall meet.
There's a lot that's going to happen within the story. This is the biggest story that we've ever told. We wanted to tell a truly galactic scale story.
Right.
And I don't want to spoil anything for fans because there's a lot to come. But there's a really interesting dynamic between those two characters.
Right.
And with Locke, we wanted to introduce a character that was a distinct contrast to Chief.
Yeah. And he also has a bunch of different abilities, right? Can you talk a bit about some of those things we saw? He was scanning at one point or something?
Yeah, so that's the Artemis tracking system, which is a new ability that is available to Fireteam Osiris.
Right.
And they can use that to scan the environment and track points of interest. It can be used both from a narrative storytelling perspective, but it's also a core gameplay thing where you can kind of see, here's a weapon cache I can take advantage of, here's a vehicle. So it plays a big part in that experience.
Yeah, it looks absolutely phenomenal what you guys have done at 60 frames per second, still keeping that fidelity there, and then you add in things like Warzone, that being at 60 frames. It's a pretty epic project for you guys. It's coming out October, so people,
October
what are people going to get to
27th.
play at E3 this week?
We're going to have Warzone on the stage floor, and we're going to be out there with our 12 on 12 experience. And we really can't wait to show it off. I mean, these fans have been telling us they wanted this big, high-action Halo mode with all the different elements of the Halo sandbox in one. And as a developer and as a fan, it was just a thrill of a lifetime to put it together.
Well, and especially, vehicles being in there, obviously the Warthog, but it sounds like there'll be some new vehicles as well in campaign that would then move into Warzone. Is that fair, Josh? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. And one of them is actually featured in the experience that we're showing here at E3, the Warzone experience. And you saw it in the stage demo that we did for the campaign earlier today, which is the new Forerunner Phaeton.
Okay.
And that's a boss in the mode that we're showing today,
Yeah, it's a boss, and you can also redeem a card and could use him as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, it feels like this is going to be quite an epic Halo game. And of course, you've got the regular multiplayer stuff that we saw last year that'll be included, but Warzone seems like a big focus for the team. And is it all being built at 343?
Yeah, that's right. The entire multiplayer experience being built in-house by the team, both on the arena side and then, of course, with our new mode in Warzone.
Wow.
It's just a fantastic team, too. I got to give a shout out to all the guys back home who've worked so hard on this, and this demo is really going to shine.
Yeah, I can't wait to go hands-on with it. I know you're going to have it at Xbox event tonight and then tomorrow on the show floor. So Warzone, and also a first look at campaign. So, I haven't seen the Master Chief campaign stuff yet, but I guess you got to keep that on ice till Gamescom or something, maybe. But, all right, well, guys, thank you so much for the sneak peek at Halo 5 Guardians. Good luck finishing it up, and we'll see you on the show floor. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Josh. All right, well, we got much more.